Well, Sunday night's NBA All-Star Game was a rather controversial, points-filled exhibition, with many purists calling it a joke and demanding changes so no team ever scores 200 points again. What was that boom? That event was important for the sports streaming strategy of Warner Brothers Discovery and its new partners, however. Julia Boorstin has more on that in today's Tech Check. This event was carried largely by TBS.
That's right. So the ratings are now in for the NBA All-Star Games, and it aired on TBS and TNT, and it also streamed on Max. Now, Sunday's game averaged 5.5 million viewers. That is up 14% from last year, a good sign for Warner Brothers Discovery after last year's All-Star Game drew its lowest ratings on record. Now, sports rights like the NBA are a key piece of Warner Brothers Discovery's lineup. But so far, the NBA hasn't really bolstered its streaming viewership. UBS and Nielsen report that since live sports were added to Max in October, its percentage of total TV viewership has not grown. And now we're coming up on the NBA's exclusive 45-day negotiating window with Warner Brothers Discovery and ESPN ABC. That starts March 9th. And sports loom large for Warner Brothers Discovery. Its lack of NFL rights is seen as a key factor that could drive the media giant to do a deal. And now Warner Brothers Discovery is seen as having the most at stake in the streaming joint venture sports streamer with Disney and Fox. Morgan Stanley writing that for Warner Brothers Discovery, the joint venture is perhaps most controversial in that the majority of WBD's monthly linear basic cable network economics are tied to networks not in this new sports bundle. That means that Warner Brothers Discovery has the most to lose if the bundle drives cord cutting. So we'll be watching for how WBD CEO David Zaslav talks about the importance of NBA rights when that company reports earnings. That is Friday morning. Tyler?
I have noticed just incidentally, Julia, that I tend to see David Zaslav at a lot of NBA games lately. He's been at a lot of Knicks games. I think he was at a Lakers game. I don't know whether he was there over the week. I didn't see him. But at any rate, that would tell you that he is really interested in what happens with the NBA. And as you point out, they are the rare one. Fox has the NFL, ESPN has the NFL.
Yeah, and look, David Zaslav has said he really understands the value of the NBA. The question is, though, how much more he and the other media giants are going to have to pay to secure those NBA rights, especially if you consider the fact that it's pretty likely that we have a big tech giant in play here as well. If you look at Apple or Amazon Prime Video or even YouTube, are those companies going to be offering a lot of money for the NBA rights? How much does that drive up the price tag for the likes of David Zaslav? So we know he wants to hold on to the NBA. The question really is, how much more will he have to pay?
Yeah. All right, Julia, thanks very much. Julia Boorstin reporting.